My wrist. Oh, bless him. God, that's not fun. Oh, well, if they can fix me need gig, that'd be great. Yeah. So, show. It's in New York, 1 block away from Times Square. I'll take that. So, company called Emergent Theatre Productions, equivalent, but it's still pretty new to go. Look, a thing. In the future, let's get on once and then after that we can change my mind. Irish in the future. Sorry, British. Yeah, you can't just joke. No, that was just, it was like, do you know this person? I guess I do. I can happily pass on. Duncan's great. Duncan's a really fucking good man. Yeah, well, obviously. He gave me my first panto, actually. He did. Back in its day, in time. No, of course. But yes, so... oh yeah, Flanders is on. Scratch it, not do it. Okay. He's a medical professional. Izzy's got exactly the same. Izzy's got exactly the same. My Izzy's got... She's there, it's the voice, but not working. She thinks it's viral. Or something. Yeah, totally.
Which is, I mean, it's good that it's that and I'm not ill.
Yeah, but equally you just go. But yeah, that's just.
It feels like.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, that's fair. I want
Come
you.
give me cuddles.
Yeah,
I'm not ill, so I can give you.
that's fair. How are you? Yeah, good. Busy. Trying to make the show come off, you know, the usual things. Youth Nation's going to be fucking insane. But I'm doing Youth Nation at the Southwark tonight. It's going to be fucking insane. In a great way. You will. Everyone should come. I don't know what that was. But yeah, I'll tell you later. It's crazy. Imagine Shakespeare with yeast. Just people wobbling around the stage doing Shakespeare. That's with musical theatre. And the end sounds like, and the last number feels like Maple. Yeah, it's like, it's a lot of good music.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so excited. Please tell me.
yeah, oh God, I'll be shouting about it. Yeah. Right, I will see you in a bit, my darling. Yeah, cool. Which one do you want to start?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Phoenix Arts Club and tonight's edition of Showreel Live. Hello. How are we all feeling tonight? Good. Are we all well? Are we all happy? Are we all thirsty? Are we all ready to be stagey as hell? You are in the right place for all of those criteria. Welcome. For those of you who don't know, my name is Daniel. I am going to be leading the pack of stagey bastards that you all are. This will be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our pianist for the evening, the maestro, Mr. Michael Webber.
Good evening.
How are you, Michael?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well as well.
Good.
I don't know why we're talking in this very...
I don't know either. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yes, I could imagine it has been. You've been talking with very cool people all day.
I've been with Broadway composers. It's been fun all day.
Yes,
I know.
Unlike several people that I could name. Michael's career in life is going very well. Yes, the current musical director for the upcoming Yeast Nation, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a very crazy show, but come and see it.
By the way, I immediately spotted someone who knows about the industry, because as soon as I said that, you went, ooh, you know. Excellent. Who has not been here before, by the way? Oh, okay. Hello. Right. The rest of you, tune out, order a drink. Right, for you guys who don't know, so this is a musical theatre open mic night with a wonderful live pianist. That doesn't happen many places, so enjoy it. That is an instruction. So how this works is, as you may well know, people send in their music beforehand, and the wonderful Miss Jo Corrigan, who is over there with the clipboard, will be telling me to tell who is coming up next. And we're going to go on through, you're going to have some drinks and get drunk, and it's all going to be filmed over there, streamed live onto the internet. Yes, we are at internet.com, and it's going to be there. If you actually want to use whatever you get as a bit of showreel material, you can. It's so worth the price of admission. But to begin with, and whilst you guys get all your drinks and stuff in, do you want to hear one from me? Good, because I have the microphone and you have no choice. So, bit of JRB, why don't we? It's always fun to see if I can actually remember how this one goes. There's a couple of things I've learned on the many roads I've taken. Flames are not what get you burned, it's the cold and the ice. Here's a piece of advice that I got from a little bird. The flames can get you stirred, but it's the cold that leaves you shaken. I don't like to philosophize. I believe in guts and glory. That's all right. Always leave when a woman cries. Never look in a woman's eyes. You get stuck with a high and rising fever, and then you can't leave her. Please, don't wait, man. Yeah, that's it. It's almost too late, man. She cries and you want to hold her. She lies and you want to run away. But just give her a minute, I promise you're in it to stay. She smiles and you'll stay forever. She sings, well, that's the price you pay. And it's no one can make you forget how you feel. For all she can take, you got more there to steal. So you don't mind a bit of a surprise. And she cries. Now's the lyric I messed up. It's going well so far. I don't like to admit I'm wrong. I believe in guts and glory. Deja vu, yeah? Oh, hello. To change my song. I've been here just a bit too long. Always thought I was much too strong for hating. What was in that Coke? But still I keep waiting. And while I'm resolving, that door keeps revolving. She cries and you want to hold her. She lies and you're halfway out the door. But you never can do it. She'll make you go through it once more. She smiles and you'll stay forever. She screams, oh, she's got you now for sure. And each time that you swear that you will not give in, she'll throw you a stare that'll show you can't win. It's amazing how hard each man tries. But she cries. All of a sudden, you fall for her charms. You promise you'll stop all her tears. All of a sudden, she's back in your arms, and all starts closing and blocking out the light and changing all your dreams. And right before your eyes, nothing but fear here inside. I run, but still she's right behind me. Will I fall? The chasm is too wide. So I'm stuck in this world of a magic mystique where I'll never be more than a toy of the week. But each time I prepare my goodbye, she catches me looking, and she opens the floodgates. And she cries. That went okay, I think. Mr. Michael Webben, ladies and gentlemen. Was that a lovely little warm-up for your fingers? Nice little warm-up there.
You always worry. You always go, are they working? Are they working? Yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
I know exactly the feeling. I'm always going, is it working?
Is it working?
Oh, yes, we've got it. Getting up there somehow.
Just a few notes. Just put a few notes in.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, just so that you all know, for ordering drinks, you can either do it straight from the bar, or you can actually do it right from your tables. On each of the tables, there should... don't worry about the app is no longer a thing. There is a new thing. So, inside each of the menus that you've got on there, somewhere in there, you will find a QR code. Scan that, and it will take you straight to the website, where you can order all your drinks and do everything that way. The app is no longer required. Much more streamlined this way. And your table will receive drinks. It's magic. Anyway, tell you what, let's do one more, and then we're going to get some of you guys up. How does that sound? Yeah, I've seen the list. I think it's going to be a great night. We're going to give this one a go. There is a show that's on at the moment. It's won billion awards and all of them. And there is only one bloody part in it that I can do. You'll find out now.
Is it bad that we... see, I love this when you can play one chord and they all go, we know.
It's the game that I love playing, is how little music do we need to know exactly what's coming. Let's also see if I can remember these lyrics myself this time round.
There you go.
Regal.
I'll vamp.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Ow, that surprisingly hurts on the small back. Da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. Apparently his name is now Juan. Don't know why. No, don't change the subject. 'Cause you're my favourite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. What was that? You'll be back. Time will tell. It's going really well, isn't it? That I serve you. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away the thing we had. Thank you. As when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family. To remind you, I love it, just psycho. Of my love. Da, 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 yeah, da, 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 da. Okay, consider this next bit a warm-up, cheeky warm-up, okay? Here we go. Da, 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 yeah, da, 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 da. Everybody now! Beautiful! Thank you, loyal subject.
Very nice, very nice.
Indeed, right. That's enough silliness from me. Are you ready for your first singer of the evening? No. We're going to try that one more time. Pretend we're at Panto, okay? Are you ready for your first singer of the evening? Joe Corrigan, who is our first singer of the night? Okay, might take a while. Oh, singer's got a sore foot apparently, so may take some time. I don't
There's
know
lots
who
of
we're
sore
talking
feet.
about, I'm afraid. It could be. Georgie! Up you go. Ah! At least it's not a massive commute. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get that out of the way there. You are... That's quite all right. Would you like an arm? Or would you rather I just get the hell out of the way? That's all right. I tried. Here you go. Oh, absolutely. We can figure that out for you. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, a stool has been requested. It's proper cabaret time. Olé, or as the French would say, with milk. Anyway.
Can I take it off?
Thank you. Absolutely. Let me get rid of that for
Thank
you,
you.
my dear. Right here. Have you got the music? Fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first singer? Fabulous. All the way from over there, it's Georgie.
Mama thinks I'm living in a convent. A secluded little convent in the southern part of France. Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I'm working in a nightclub in a pair of lacy pants. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't reveal my indiscretion. Give a working girl a chance. Hush up, don't tell mama, shush up. Don't tell mama, don't tell mama, whatever you do. If you had a secret, you bet I would keep it, I would never tell on you. I'm breaking every promise that I gave her. So won't you kindly do a girl a great big favor? Now please, my sweet potato, keep this from the mater, though my dance is not against the law. You can tell my papa that's all right, 'cause he comes in here every night. But don't tell mama what you saw. Mama thinks I'm on a tour of Europe with a couple of my school chums and a lady chaperone. Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I left them all in Antwerp and I'm touring on my own. So please, sir, if you run into my mama, don't don't reveal my indiscretion. Just leave well enough alone. Hush up, don't tell mama, shush up. Don't tell mama, don't tell mama, whatever you do. If you had a secret, you bet I would keep it, I would never tell on you. You wouldn't want to get me in a pickle and have her go and cut me off without a nickel. So let's trust one another, keep this from my mother, though I'm still as pure as mountain snow. You can tell my uncle here and now, 'cause he's my agent anyhow, but don't tell mama what you know. You can tell my grandma suits me fine, just yesterday she joined the line, but don't tell mama what you know. You can tell my brother that ain't grim, 'cause if he squeaks on me I'll squeal on him, but don't tell mama, please sir, don't tell mama bitter, don't tell mama what you know. If you see my mummy, mum's the word.
Georgie, ladies and gentlemen! Well done. What a way to kick us off. I love Canter and Ebb. So much fun. You right there? You right getting back down? And drum roll, please. Drum roll, drum roll. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Let's get rid of that. What a way to start us off. Who have we got next? Mr. Matthew Ibbotson. That is the appropriate response whenever I say, Mr. Matthew Ibbotson. This isn't going to get old anytime soon, is it? Hello, Matt. It's quite all right. I love a waistcoat with lapels. You very much made a good choice.
Do you have the jacket as well over there?
It's a bit too warm for the jacket as well. That's fair. You know, you can just look louche and casual. It's fabulous.
Just like you, Dan.
I'm quite casual today. It was too bloody warm to be all dressed up. I know, I'm letting the side down, I'm afraid. He's got the note, you've got the note, but no.
We did. We're
me
good,
not.
Paul.
No.
Yes.
Instead, I'm just going to go and sit in the corner and get drunk whilst you people sing show tunes for me.
Sorry, I'm getting
I've got
drunk
a
as
great
well.
life.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next singer, the wonderful Mr. Matthew Ibbotson.
This is the moment, this is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now, today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day, see it sparkle and shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckons, I never reckon second best. I'll not look back, I must not fall. Moment for moment, this was the moment of them all. And this is the moment, damn all the odds. I sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. Mr. Michael Webber.
Mr. Matthew Ibbotson! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Now, ladies and gentlemen, a little piece of musical theatre theory for you at this point. Matthew Ibbotson there made the correct choice for the final note there, which has just held it with straight tone through until the moment that the final chord hits, and then you wobble it, and that is delicious. Yes, I know. He also, interesting side note, he also did the David Hasselhoff note at the key change. This is the moment, damn all the odds, which I always love because it's the one of like 4 notes in that entire show that Hasselhoff did well.
I didn't want to say, but it was like, oh, it's the one. One, let's be honest. The one, let's be honest. Oh, we did a big note. Well done.
He also did tear his shirt off in the confrontation, though, so we will, we'll let him...
Goes down in history, that moment.
Anyway, Joe, who have we got next? Michaela! Michaela! Up you come, my dear Michaela. Hello. There you go. Is that a good height for you, my dear?
I guess so.
No, you can adjust it yourself if you're not happy with my services. It was
I think it's very good, thank you.
excellent, thank you. How are you doing today? You all right?
Oh, good.
Excellent. You had a good day?
Yeah.
Beautiful. You ready to sing? Excellent. That helps. Michael, we good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michaela.
There's a house in Mount Kisco that I saw from the train when I went to my college reunion. It was sort of old-fashioned, a little bit plain, but I saw there were swings on the yard. And I looked at that swing set, and without any warning, I was totally grieving like a woman in mourning. And all that I wanted was a house in Mount Kisco with a rusty old swing set for our baby to ride. Somewhere in New York, winds are blowing, winter's going into spring. Everywhere you look, things are growing. Anywhere but here. Somewhere in New York, atoms bleeding, lovers sitting on a swing. Strange though it may seem, men committing anywhere but here. And I've been patient, we've been dating 5 years, no complaints from me. I've been quiet, I've been waiting, knowing like I know my name.
Michaela, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely. Ah, it's fabulous. I told you there were some great songs on tonight. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Who have we got next? Who have we got next? I will. Harry! Harry, ladies and gentlemen, where would you be, Harry? Lovely. And whilst Harry's making his way up onto the stage, for those of you who don't know, this is streamed live all around the world, and so just a quick say hello to everyone. I know there's some Moira and Margaret in Scotland at the moment are watching, so hello to yourselves. Yeah, this stuff gets watched everywhere. You'd be surprised. Hello, Harry. How are you doing? Let me. Terrified. Don't be terrified. He's got nothing to be terrified of, has he, gang? You're going to be absolutely wonderful, I am sure. Have you got the music there? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Harry!
Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud. Beata Maria, you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smouldering eyes still scorch my soul. I feel her, I see her, the sun caught in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control. Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin, this burning desire is turning me to sin. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. It was the gypsy girl, the witch, who set my soul aflame. It's not my fault, if in God's plan he made the devil so much stronger than a man. Protect me, Maria, don't let this siren cast a spell. Don't let her silence singe my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone. Hellfire, dark fire, now gypsy, it's your turn. Choose me or higher, be mine or you will burn. Lord have mercy on her. God have mercy on me. But she will be mine or she will
Ladies and gentlemen, with the first villain song of the evening. Yeah, I don't know about the rest of you, but during that, it was so hard when it got to the bit not to go, Kyrie eleison.
I was so tempted to go.
The only Latin I know, God damn it.
On track to that show, all Latin.
That and just, mea culpa, mea culpa. It's so much fun. Who have we got next? You knew what you were getting into when you asked me to host these things. Keres! Here come Keres! Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how you doing?
Absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant. That's- Wow, you said that with a voice dripping with sincerity.
I was feeling brave when I chose this.
Oh.
I don't feel brave anymore.
Oh, she should be brave, shouldn't she, ladies and gentlemen? Put it this way, the worst thing that can happen is that you just need more shots afterwards. That's all that is the worst thing that can happen. And what I've heard you before, you're going to be great. Well, Lady, I've just been given very specific instructions. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Kerry?
Don't tell me just sorry, what's that? Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. The sun, a bowl of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who's gonna bring a cloud to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I'm found out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. At least I didn't make it. But whether I'm the rose of life's perfection, the freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder or the shiny apple of its eye, I gotta try once, I gotta fly once, only can die once, right, sir? Oh, love is juicy, juicy, and you see, I'm gonna have my bite, sir. But for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. No. Thanks. Bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One throw for the whole shebang. One throw, the bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One gun, that one shot goes bam. Hey, Mr. Unseen, here I am. I'm at my band out. I beat my drum, and if I'm found out, you'll turn it back, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it, but ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. It's got simply gotta march my head to drum, and nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my parade. Thank you.
Karens! Yes, girl! Yes, girl! Oh, that was fun. Great song, great song. Who have we got next? Someone who's not been here lately. No? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Mr. Craig Berry. Yes. A shy, retiring figure. Hard to spot in a crowd. Hello,
You
Craig.
just wish I was retiring.
No.
Can we just say, by the way, how amazing does Daniel Hall look? Look at this.
Thank you. I've been trying. I've been trying to get smaller, and it's working. So.
Every pound you've lost, I've found.
No. Far from it. Far from it. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you down here in ages.
I'm really good.
You're really good?
It's because we live up in Hertfordshire now, outside of the zones and all that.
Wait, you're out in the country?
I know, right?
You're in the provinces?
I'm gonna have to start talking different.
What's it like out there? Do you have colour TV yet?
Yeah, and there's roofs and everything.
Oh my, really gone up in the world.
The trains are a bit slower out where we live, you know.
Anyway, you good to go?
I'm ready, I think.
Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Craig Berry.
Thank you very much. This is very, very self-indulgent. Sorry.
No, not at all. I say I was ready, and then I'm looking going, no, it's not in the pile of things that I need in front of me. I was there going, of course it's there.
Did you lie to me?
I did, because I was there going, oh, it's obviously that one. Fine, I've got it, don't worry. Yeah, I'll fill.
The quality
It's
of the
my own
things that
fault.
I have to work with here, ladies
Phil,
and gentlemen.
Phil.
The bar is still open, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, he's good. Never mind.
There you go. D flat, I presume.
Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light. And listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey on a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the life you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power which you know you cannot fight. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the
Mr. Craig Berry, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Berry, lovely job. From a from a little obscure show. No one's really familiar. I'm certainly not familiar with that show at all. I have no idea what that was from.
We like an unknown musical.
Very unknown. Like, it's good. I think he should really, this Lloyd Webber guy, I think his name is, I think he really deserves a chance.
I mean, the only criticism, if he could write more than 3 chords, that would be wonderful. But
that would be... Well, no, that's the thing.
It's sad but true.
That's the thing. He writes 3 chords. Puccini writes the rest of them.
Oh!
Actually, I really should be careful because this is being live streamed and I want to work for him again. So...
Thanks, Andrew. Give us more work. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. But,
When you're not firing people in town.
Yeah,
So anyway...
When you're not destroying shows and then, only turning up via letter at the final night. But, there we go. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen.
Satire, yay!
Who is next, my dear?
Rebecca!
Rebecca. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Do I really have to throw a Craig Barry?
Yes, we do. And the reason is because we need to get all the tall people out of the way first.
Discrimination.
No, it's mostly so that I'm not fiddling around with this so much.
Okay.
How you doing, my dear?
I'm alive. I'm still here, so I'm okay.
That is all that we can ask for. Excellent. They're still talking. Lovely job. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, can we just have, for a moment, a massive round of applause and appreciation for the hardest working people in this room, your bar staff, ladies and gentlemen, Amy, Victoria, and Dash. Dash in particular, you will not find a bigger fan of musical theatre than Dash, ladies and gentlemen. If I turn up dead in a ditch tomorrow, you know why. Love you too, darling. You good to go? Yeah. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rebecca.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spend together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. Through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, I was there to comfort her. And I knew that she loved me. So the years went by, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. I was left alone. Still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. Lonely and forgotten, I never thought she'd look my way. She smiled at me and held me just like she used to do. When she loved me, when she loved me, when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spend together lives within my heart. When she loved me, when she loved Thank you, Michael.
Rebecca, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Rebecca, if you're curious as to why you had to follow Craig Berry, that was why it was you following Craig Berry. That was love. I always forget about that song, and it's gorgeous. I always forget about it. It's just utterly stunning.
Randy Newman being brilliant.
I mean, he is. I love Randy Newman. I am constantly bewildered by his voice, though.
You gotta free me.
But he doesn't talk like that.
No, he talks normally, and then
just-
you gotta free me. Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. Also, side note and fun fact, of all things, Randy Newman, so you know the song Leave Your Hat On by Tom Jones? That's a Randy Newman song.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
I genuinely didn't know that.
Randy Newman wrote that and recorded it first, and it was actually just about a really shy guy, sort of, doesn't really want much, sort of like, baby, take off your shoes, I'll help you, you can leave your hat on, that's the one bit of kinkiness. Tom Jones gets his hand on it, yeah, you give me reason to live. It's very different.
And now you have to do the whole song.
No, I don't. I'm the host. I don't know it, so this will not go well.
Next week, whole song.
You'll just have to come back next week to see me massacre that number. Who have we got next? We have not had enough Sondheim. That is why we've not had enough. Well, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some Sondheim? Yes. Someone is about to take us to church, and I'm not sure who it is. They've stolen my song. Baritone Tom. Tom Fotheringham, down. Now, he's done a very dangerous thing. I know exactly the song you're talking about. He's done a very dangerous thing. He's stolen my song. No. I'm going to be over there in the corner, judging. I know, I'm really a nasty piece of work. I'm sure you've been able to tell. I'm going to be over there just gently sipping and just seeing. I'm sure he's actually, to be fair, I've heard him sing this song before. I can't keep up this facade. I've heard him do it before. It's fantastic when he does it. I love it. Hello, Tom. Oh, I'm great. How you doing? Good. That a good height for you?
Maybe a bit higher. There we go.
Steal my song. That's not. Oh God. It's all going wrong. I'm going to leave and let you deal with this. Tom, ladies and gentlemen.
Mademoiselles, you and me, pal. Second bottle, she looks for me. Bonnet flapping, yapping, ruff! Chicken, pastry. Yes, she looks for me. Good. Let her look for me to tell me why she left me, as I always knew she would. I had thought she understood. They have never understood, and no reason that they should. But if anybody could, finishing the hat. How you have to finish the hat. How you watch the rest of the world through a window while you finish the hat. Mapping out a sky. What you feel like planning a sky. What you feel when voices that come through the window go until they distance and die. Until there's nothing but sky. And how you're always turning back too late from the grass or the stick or the dog or the light. How the kind of woman willing to wait's not the kind that you want to find waiting to return you to the night. Dizzy from the height, coming from the hat, studying the hat. Entering the world of the hat, reaching from the world of the hat through a window, back to this one from that, studying a face, stepping back to look at a face, leaves a little space in the way like a window. But to see, it's the only way to see. And when the woman that you wanted goes, you can say to yourself, I give all that I give. But the woman who won't wait for you knows that however you live, there's a part of you always standing by, mapping out a sky. Finishing a hat, starting on a hat, finishing a hat. Look, I made a hat where there never was a hat. Thank you very much.
Tom, ladies and gentlemen! Yes, I was sat in the corner judging, and my judgment is, yeah, that was great. I was really, really happy. I've never liked that whole thing of, like, speaking of judgment, when people say, oh, I'm going to do blah, 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 don't judge me. So you want me to have no opinion of you at all, then? Nothing. I could judge you positively. You don't know. That's for me to decide. Anyway, bugbear over. Who have we got next? Robin? Is there only one way to follow that? And I'm sure you'll tell me what it is. Lauren! Ah, yes, there is only one way to follow that. I know exactly why. Hello, my dear. Down you come, down you come, down you come. Yes, I think seeing as we're in the ballpark of that song, why don't we keep mining that vein, as it were. Hello, my dear. Hello, there you go. That is a lovely gown that you've got on.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely delightful.
Very shiny.
It is very... Oh, and as is sort of the tiara-y thing that you've got going on. You see, someone else who got the memo that I missed that we were meant to dress up tonight. How you doing?
See, if you know what I'm going to sing, my character is called Dots. No, Dots on the dress.
She's thought about it. She's not just a hat stand, my
I've
friend.
thought it through for literally like 30 seconds.
Are you still wanting me to do... Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just bagged a role. I know. I'm going to be over here so I can read what it is. Right. There we go. Lovely job.
Why do I always have to stand in the sun while you get to sit in the shade? George! Hello, George! There's someone in this dress. A trickle of sweat, the back of their head. He always does this. Now the foot is dead. Sunday in the park with George, one more. The collar is damp, beginning to pinch. The bustle slipping, I won't budge 1 inch. Who was at the zoo, George? Who was at the zoo? The monkeys and who, George? The monkeys and who? Artists are bizarre, fixed, cold. That's you, George, you're bizarre, fixed, cold. I like that in a man, fixed, cold. God, it's hot out here. Well, there are worse things than staring at the water on a Sunday. There are worse things than staring at the water as you're posing for a picture being painted by your lover in the middle of the summer on an island in a river on a Sunday. The petticoat's wet, which adds to the weight. The sun is blinding, I concentrate.
Eyes open, please.
Sunday in the park with George.
Look out at the water, not at me.
Sunday in the park with George.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
Well, if you want bread and respect and attention, not to say connection, modeling's no profession. If you want instead, when you're dead, some more public and more permanent expression of affection, you want a painter, poet, sculptor, preferably marble, granite, strong, durable, something nice with swans that's durable forever. All it has to be is good, and George, you're good, you're really good. George's stroke is tender, George's touch is pure. Your eyes, George, I love your eyes, George. I love your beard, George. I love your size, George. But most, George, of all. But most of all, I love your painting. I think I'm fainting. The tip of a stay, right under the tit. Now don't give in, just lift the arm a bit.
Don't lift the arm, please.
Sunday in the park with George.
Let the bustle hide, please.
I can't, not even a nod. As if I were trees. The ground could open. He would still say, please. Never know with you, George. Who could know with you? The others I knew, George. Before we get through, I'll get to you too. God, I am so hard. Well, there are worse things than staring at the water on a Sunday. There are worse things than staring at the water after posing for a picture, after sleeping on the ferry, after getting up at 7 to come over to a night in the middle of the river, half an hour from the city on a Sunday. On a Sunday in the park with
Don't move the mouth.
George.
Yes, girl! Yes, girl! Lovely job. By the way, a monster of a song. So well done. Two things to point out about that. For any of you who know that show, I love the touch that you did of having it in the stand, but then as soon as she's meant to come out of the dress, removing it from the stand.
Subtle Sondheim nod.
And then, when she's meant to go back into the dress, it went back into the stand. That is thought right there, and that's what we like. Second side. Are you okay? Because,
Yes.
I mean, this man is a bloody genius. He sight-read that, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I think sometimes we just need to remember and appreciate the skill of the people that we get here. Though it was quite fun. Me being stand out, I've never been next to him for something like sort of really complicated. So there was one moment where you did sort of go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. It's the middle bit.
It was really pleasing for me. It reminded me that you are human, and that was all that I needed.
Do you know what we do? We just count. That's all I do. Just count.
Music is just applied maths.
It is
so-
applied maths. That's it. It's A-level maths over
Yep.
and over.
Stay in school, kids. Anyway, who have we got next? Curtis! Curtis. Up you come. Hello. Come on up. I'm loving the sort of noir Hawaiian shirt that you've gone for. It's very cool. It's like a goth on holiday. I don't know where I'm going with this either, if that helps. But how you doing, buddy? You all right?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. I wonder what you've got for us this time.
Little treat
around.
for you, Daniel.
For me? Oh, you didn't have to. That's so sweet. Oh, lovely. They're still talking. You been up to anything? You're done? Okay, never mind then. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next singer? Please welcome Curtis.
Hey folks, I'm begging your pardon. Excuse me, sorry to barge in. Now let's quit the tears and start on the whole, being dead thing. You're doomed, enjoy the singing. The sword of Damocles is swinging. And if I hear your cell phone ringing, I'll kill you myself. The whole being dead thing. Death can get a person stressed. We should have carpet way more DMs, now we're never gonna see them. I can show you what comes next, so don't be freaked. Stay in your seats. I do this bullshit like 8 times a week. So just relax, you'll be fine. Drink your $15 wine and take a breath. Welcome to a show about death. You're gonna be fine on the other side. Die, you're all gonna die, you're all gonna die. I'll be your guide to the other side. Though in full disclosure, it's a show about death. Everybody gets on fine here, like Rogers, Hart, and Hammerstein here. The women's bathroom has no line here, just be where you want. The whole being dead thing, you're just gonna love the folk here. Yeah, I know you're woke, but you can take a joke here. And every show I do, like a ton of coke here. The whole big dead thing. Nobody is bulletproof. I work out, I eat clean. Jesus, pass the Dramamine. Time to face the brutal truth, cause we're all on a hit list. Might not live till Christmas. Choked to death on Triscuits. Hey, that's just statistics. So take a little break here. Kinda like a wake here. The scenery is fake here, but there's a giant snake here. Hey, you wanna see it? It's in my pants. Welcome to a show about death. You're gonna be fine, thank you. On the other side. Hey, how you doing? Ooh, not good. I'll be your guide to the other side. Seriously though, this is a show about death. It's taboo and it's hardly something new. There's nothing medical professionals can do, so maybe just bill you. If you die while listening to me singing, I'm not gonna stop. There's no destiny or fate, just a terrifying weight filled with people that you hate, and on a certain date the universe kills you. That's the thing with life, no one makes it out alive. Toss the bodies in the pit. Ain't it awful, ain't it tragic, blah blah Bible, Jesus magic. When you're dead, who gives a shit? No Pilates, no more yoga, namaste you freaking posers. From the cradle to cremation, death just needs a little conversation. I have mastered the art of tearing convention apart. So how about we all make a start on the whole being dead thing. God, I hope you're ready for a show about death. I love doing that.
Curtis, stop. I'm sorry. Curtis, I know I've asked you this before, but seriously, how the fuck do you do that and not, like, bleed?
Well, the funny thing, the reason I chose that song today is because my voice isn't 100% there. So I thought I'd go for something
And he can
slightly
still
easier.
do that! Oh, that's easy!
Yeah.
Get to your fucking seat and have a drink. Curtis, ladies and gentlemen. You disgust me, I love you. Bloody hell. Who have we got next? Sarah! Oh, Sarah, my Sarah, I feel I must go.
Nice reference.
That's a song that doesn't get done enough.
Next week,
Next-
again, you're piling up the list of
I
things.
know, I always do that, and then I say, what are we going to do? I don't know, I feel
No,
pretty
usual.
again. How you doing, love?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm having a great time. I don't know about you folks. Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Oh, thank God. Oh, Excellent. No, we've had some cracking acts tonight, haven't we?
It's fabulous.
I know, it's wonderful. I mean, it is always fabulous, except when I forget the words, as I usually do. But there we go. Michael, are you good
Yes,
to go?
I'm ready when you are.
Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sarah.
All of the grief you put me through, and all of the times you lied, all of the years you put me down, and all of the tears I cried. I don't know how he made me feel like I was the guilty one, but you somehow did it. All the nights I helped you up from one of your wasted days, I never heard a word of thanks, and never a word of praise. All of these years I stayed with you, 'cause I was afraid to run, and I always hid it. All the angry words I've been holding back, too afraid to ever say, like a reed that grows from a pavement crack, getting stepped on every day, like my mother did and her mother too. What was that all for? Well, Polly, it's not raining anymore. You say you gave me everything. Well, none of it came for free. You say I owe you everything. Well, I say that you owe me. Had enough storms to last my life. Now that I've seen the sun, and as of tonight, I'm done. I'm
Sarah! And I just missed something. I didn't know there was a Rocky musical. No, I had no idea. I mean, that's the only thing. Is it any good? Do we know? I don't know why I'm looking at you so specifically. You just see. I mean, I know nothing about it. But if the sort of the running up the stairs isn't a massive tap number, what's the point? Quite frankly. Who do we have? No. Who have we got next? Ah, is it who I think it is? Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome an American? I know! Aaron! Come on up. Yes, this man is all the way here on holiday, was here last week, and has come back. I know. And trust me, you'll be glad that he did. This is going to be fun, I am sure. Hello. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, the bar is still open if anyone of you like. I also see plenty of people are taking advantage of the pizzas as well. I am very jealous right about now because I mustn't, but I want to. And stay strong, Daniel. Hello, Aaron.
I can answer your question. Rocky is not that good.
Oh! Oh no, really?
There is an entire scene. There is a montage of him punching meat, like in the meat locker.
Yeah.
And there's just like 30 things of meat hanging, and they just like surround him. It's bizarre.
I think I had a dream like that when I was on painkillers last. Anyway.
But it was,
My favourite thing is that it's written by the same people that wrote Seussical. Seussical,
Yeah.
Rocky.
yeah. Yep.
Is it real meat or is it
No, it's all fake.
The budget
but-
is incredible.
But it started. I can't remember his name.
Do you know what? I'm not even going to try and come up with a joke that is better than that. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Aaron.
We're gonna see if I know the lyrics or can sing this tonight. I must see. Horizons I have not explored. And courage is its own reward, where man can foresee a time when he can finally say, I'm more than my father could be, the master of all I survey. Oh, to be truly alive, I need to sail where the strongest survive, and find my way through the wind and the spray to a life I've never known. It's up to me on my own. I will not be forced into a life my father's mapped out for me. I don't need anyone to tell me what they think I should be. They will see that to be truly alive, I need to sail where the strongest survive, and find my way through the wind and the spray to a life I call my own. It's up to me to decide what I need to be truly alive.
Aaron, ladies and gentlemen, aren't we glad he stuck around? Oh, you've been enjoying your holiday, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Excellent. Managed to catch any shows whilst you've been here?
I've seen a lot.
Oh.
A lot.
It's a lovely problem to have, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes. I just saw the Burnt City, the new Punch Drunk show.
How was that?
It was amazing. I wish I would have had more time with it.
Right.
Because it's like most of their shows, you go in and it takes like 2 hours to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I loved it. It was great. And I saw Madhouse today.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it's been, and I saw Legally Blonde, and I saw Back to the Future, and just a lot of stuff. I've just been ticking stuff off.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, you are living the life that I want right now. That is fabulous. Aaron, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, who do we have next? It's not that I'm not living my best life. I just want to live his best life.
Just seeing lots of shows, basically. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, Frank, I just want to see things.
A holiday and lots of shows.
Yes, that's all I want. Is that too much to ask? I ask you. Who do we have next? Laurie! Laurie! Hello, Laurie. Come on up, my dear. Oh, yes. If for any of you who didn't know, the song that Aaron just sung was from Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
There it is. Hello, Laurie. How are you doing? I'm very well. I'm having so much fun. I'm having all the fun. Excellent. Michael, are you good to go? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone, Laurie.
At the stroke of midnight, watching couples embrace, I miss you something awful, miss kissing your face. Though we'll be together in a matter of days, I want your arms around me in so many ways, 'cause you know how to love me, 'cause you know me by heart. You take your time, you know I'm yours from the start. You make chart. With every stroke, you paint a real work of art, 'cause you know how to love me. When the stars fade out or you fall into the sea, I'll still be found with my arms around you, doing to you what you do so well to me. You know how to love me. Well, you know me by heart. And every day we're gonna grow more and more. Every night, who knows what we've got in store. In every way, I've never felt this before. 'Cause you know, 'cause you know, 'cause you know how to love me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic. Well done, fabulous. There's some great singers tonight. How are we all, ladies and gentlemen? Are we all enjoying ourselves? Excellent. Are we all feeling suitably lubricated with alcohol? Are we feeling in a festive and celebratory mood by any chance? I think one person at the very least, it will be, a little birdie has told me in my ear that is Emily there? Emily, is it a very special day for you by any chance, my dear? Is it perchance a birthday? You all know what you must do, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Emily, ladies and gentlemen! Happy birthday! How are you doing? Good day? Excellent, lovely, jubbly. Wasn't called up to sing yet, but I was just saying hello, and then you came on up for your birthday. Happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen! Get drinks. So, who do we have next? Sam! Sam is up next. All right. A Phoenix Virgin. You enjoying yourself so far? Excellent. That helps. That is very useful. How are you doing, Sam? I love the chameleon T-shirt. It is fantastic. I want it now.
£12 TK Maxx.
12. I will be heading to TK Maxx tomorrow. Are you good to go? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for the first time at the Phoenix Arts Club, Sam.
There's a grief that can't be spoken as the pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was, they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, you could see a world reborn. became their last communion on the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can be spoken as the pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window, phantom shadows on the floor, empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will sing no more.
And ladies and gentlemen, Nick Jonas, eat your heart out. Oh, lovely, lovely job. I always that song's been slightly ruined for me. Nothing to do with the music. I saw a video and now something cannot get out of my head. During the final sort of big bit of, you know, the phantom faces at the window, and someone's just photoshopped the Phantom of the Opera just standing, just sort of awkwardly. Can't help it now. Who do we have next, my dear? Leonie, did you say? Leonie! Leonie, where might you be? Oh, I see a vague shadow. Ah, Leonie! She suddenly just had to... Lights directly in my face and haze. I had just had to wait until you came into a spotlight and then immediately left again. Hello, Leonie. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. You ready to sing?
Sure.
You're ready to blow them all away?
Maybe.
Well, I believe in you. Won't you be great, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. You're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Leonie.
Hello. Sorry. Focus. Thank you. There we go.
Seems like one of those where did I go wrong days. Can't stop crying and I guess I'm not so strong days. Lost the only guy I ever had. It's been one of those, seems like I've been scarred years. Can't get out of bed and life is kinda hard years. No one ever made me feel so sad. Now all I see are cute boys with short haircuts, walking by in a blur. And all I see is him and me, the way we always were. That's how it goes when cute boys with short haircuts set your senses astir. He says he's true, then ditches you for her. When you find a man, you don't want to share him, but there's someone always thinking she can snare him, laying out the perfect little trap. You can play it safe, sure, you've got a smart plan. Soon it's just another love can fall apart plan. Guess sometimes we all could use a map to steer us through the cute boys with short haircuts in a maze of their own. And here I am, a little lamb, so lost and all alone, outnumbered by the cute boys with short haircuts, sitting high on some throne. I'm here below, unseen and so unknown. There was a time when everyone would notice me before whatever strength I had.
the games that they play. Like they say, not pretty like the cute boys with short haircuts. With the games that they play, the games of all the cute boys with broad shoulders, loving all they survey and loving being cute boys with low voices and low morals and no interest. Cute boys with short haircuts, never looking my way. So here I'll sit, and that's how it will stay. Thanks to shattered trust and some slight disgust. No more cute boys with short haircuts. And I guess that's just okay.
Give up for Loretta, ladies and gentlemen! Fantastic. That's the only song that I've ever actually heard from that show, at least knowingly, at the very least. Again, the problem with doing this gig is it just shows off my lack of musical theatre knowledge, and just half the people in the audience are going, why is he doing this? He doesn't know shit. Anyway, who is next, my dear? Mr. Peter Grimes! Yeah, come on down for Peter. He was there waiting in the shadows, in the wings, as it were, just ready to pounce. Please don't fly away. We need to hear you first. How are you doing, Peter?
I'm doing really well.
That's a bit too high. I don't know about this contraption. I can't please anyone today, it seems. How are you doing, Peter? You all right?
I've had just the most amazing day.
You've had the most amazing day?
Yeah, I've been working with 87-year-olds.
87? So, wait a minute.
Not 87.
I was about to say.
87-year-olds.
Right.
And we've been learning some musical theatre songs.
Right.
And the lovely...
Speaking to the mic. Yeah,
sorry.
right here.
Is that better?
Yeah. There we go.
Working with Joe today in my school and Greg, working with 87-year-olds who were still in primary school doing some musical theatre songs, and then we sang them for the parents as they came in. And it was probably the best day I've had for a long, long time. Really, really fantastic. Fabulous.
That's what we do. Indoctrinate them while they're young. Get them into show tunes. Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the wrangler of children himself, Mr. Peter Grimes. Don't read anything into that sentence.
I'll get arrested, won't I?
He takes the register, he is an uncle.
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk with friends and think about you. And don't they know it's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right, I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights and think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. And don't they know, it's like I'm losing my mind. Each afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the light and think about you, spend sleepless nights and think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
Peter Grimes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Wasn't that just gorgeous? Just could feel an entire room, just as soon as that started, just go, oh, just, I can feel everyone's blood pressure drop in a good way. So, oh dear, that was wonderful. I love that song so much. I love the duet between that in Sondheim on Sondheim, between that one and the other one. So, what do you mean, no? No? Joe does not agree with me.
There's a purist in the corner.
I've noticed. Joe is, of course, entitled to her opinion as long as she realises that it's wrong. So that's fine. Who have we got next, my dear, now that I've just insulted you? Liberty! Is Liberty there? Liberty! A round of applause for Liberty as she makes her way on up. Righty-o. Oh, while I'm here, we've shouted out to the bar staff, by the way, but there is actually another couple of people that I should probably mention. They've been making us sound and look wonderful all evening. Your tech team, ladies and gentlemen, Joe and James. You're doing a fabulous job. It's always useful when you can make your own spotlight, isn't it? Hello there, Liberty. Come on down. How are you doing today? Perfect. I'm loving this. You've got a sort of brought a diaphanous flowing robe along with you. I like it. Diaphanous is not a word I've used in a very long time. You know when you surprise... I know. You know, you surprise yourself with a word of the day. I hate those people, though, to be fair, who just throw in any old random long word just to make themselves look more photosynthesis. Anyway. Thank you. Shall we get on with it, ladies and gentlemen? Are you good to go? Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liberty.
Think of me fondly when we said goodbye. Remember me every so often. Promise me you'll try. When you find that once again
pristine. I'm doing it, why not? Bravo! Bravo! Long ago, it seemed so long ago, how young and innocent we were. She may not remember me, but I remember
Flowers fade, the fruits of summer fade. They have their season, so do we. But if you can still remember, stop and think. Oh, 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 oh,
Liberty, ladies and gentlemen!
Bravo!
Liberty! Oh. The diaphanous white robe now makes perfect sense. It's just, yes, came dressed as character is all. And I'm sorry for interrupting in the middle there, but I will take any opportunity to pretend to be Hadley Fraser, and I make no apologies for it.
I was just reading the next dialogue. Yes, you did well. He will be pleased.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. Anyway, who do we have next, my dear?
Ralph!
Ralph! Come along, Mr. Warman. Excellent. Up you come, up you come. Hello, Ralph. I'm very well, thank you very much. How are you?
Be one of those people who raise it up a bit.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Excellent. That's good to know. And now, are you doing? What?
Hasn't arrived yet, but I bought a new instrument from Thailand.
A new?
Just because I felt like learning
You
something
bought a Thai instrument?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it on the YouTube version of TikTok, which is Reels, and it's called a can, and it's basically two pan pipes upside down, and you blow through the centre, and it produces a really cool sound. So, no idea if I've been good at it.
I'm now insisting that you must bring it in when you have, I won't say mastered, but when you at the very least know how to make a noise out of it. Please? Please, do it?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. You're good to go?
Yes.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Ralph!
What if I told you you could change the world with just one thought? What if I told you you could be a king? Anything you desire, boy, anything on a plate, all within your power to create. I know somewhere in the darkness there's a story meant for me, where I always know exactly what to say. I know somewhere some surprising ending waits for me to tell it my own way. Be the hero of your story if you can. Be the champion in the fight, not just the man. Don't depend on other people to put paper next to pen. Be the hero of your story, boy, and then you can rise to be the hero once again. What if I said I met a witch when I was very young? What if I said she showed me how I die? Powerless in the face of it, terrified in the wood. That was where my life was changed for good. Hey, what if I said I met a giant wasting in a cave? What if I claimed I rose to be far braver than the brave? All my life and story, son, and everyone is true. So believe me as I'm telling you, to be this hero of your story while you may. Be the guy who gets the girl and saves the day. The hero of your story, you do drive, then forever you're the hero who survives. Every tale that you invent becomes a life that you make real, where each character you meet becomes your friend. You don't need a book of Greeks to teach you how to what's waiting round the bend. What if I swore
Be the hero of your story till it's done. Why remember the words when you can run off stage? Just run. And this premise, then you'll never be alone. If you conquer every challenge, if you face each stepping stone, be the hero of your story. What if I swore I met a mermaid swimming in the mist? What if I claimed that she would be the first girl that I kissed? Out there in the story filled with eagerness and fear, here is what she whispered in my ear. Be the hero of your story till it's done. Why go promenade when you were born to run? That's wrong, you take a chance. Or on a prayer, you get there only with your voice. Be attentive, be inventive, be the first one to rejoice. On a wing or on a prayer, you get there only with your voice. Be the hero fighting dragons, winning wars. Be the hero, and the world will soon be yours.
Ladies and gentlemen! Nicely done. Hey, do not be silly. Right, I'm going to call up the next person, and then I'm going to tell you my favourite story that I've ever heard about forgetting lyrics on stage. Who have we got next? So I can cue that up, and then I'm going to tell that story. Tamsin! Tamsin, make your way on up. So, I'll try and do this really quickly. This is favourite thing I ever heard. It was told to me by a teacher at Mount View. He was in a production of Fiddler on the Roof many years ago. And the guy who was playing Tevye, I don't know exactly what the lyrics are, but he's got that whole opening speech there. Fiddler on the Roof sounds crazy, no? And it gets to the end of it, and he says something to the effect of, but in Anatevka, there is one thing that we value above all others, tradition. Boom, ba, ba, boom, bum, tradition, and cue in tradition, and the whole company comes on stage. Exactly. One night, he had a catastrophic failure and forgot the last word. Kind of an important word, right? Okay? But what he does, he did the right thing, and he said the first thing that came into his head that sounded and felt right. So what he did was this. In Anatevka, there is one thing that we value above all others. Temptation. But now, at this point, the chorus split into three. There was the third who went, well, he said it, temptation. There was the other third who went, no, tradition. And there was the final third who didn't sing anything because they were laughing too hard. And that's my favourite fuck
it's
up
a
on
very
stage,
different Temptation
It's a
show.
very different show. Completely changes the tone of the rest of the show. Still kind of works, though, I think, though. From the point of view of the girls, at the very least.
Temptation.
Anyway, Tamsin, how you doing? Perfect. You guys good? Lovely. Hello, my dear. There we go. That good for you? Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Are you good to go, Michael? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tamsin.
Would you look at that coffered ceiling? Look at that chandelier. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I could raise the roof. I'm so happy to be here. I've been kind of missing Mom and Daddy, sort of in a spin since Cincinnati. The morning flight, a major bore, but then they opened the cabin door, and so to Lord, here I am. Lord knows I have the will and the resources. Well, Mom and Dad kept saying, hold your horses. I guess those ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, folks, but I left the gate. I may be late, but here I am. Ah, the way to be to me is French. The way they say la vie is French. So here I am, le bon summer, a big 2 weeks on the Riviera. If I'm only dreaming, please don't wake me. Let the summer sun and seasons take me. Excuse me if I seem shoo-shoo. I This nice sincere sans serre is French. The skies are French, the pies are French, those guys are French, these fries are French. Pardon me if I fly off the handle, but nowhere else on earth can hold a candle. So many VDVC folks, let's face it, just sweet easy folks. Excuse me while if I pout. I'm letting my jeunesse wear out. I'm sorry to pout, but here I
How's it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, fantastic. Don't hear much Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, do you?
I like it. I like it a lot.
So do I. Well, I did. I liked it when I saw the absolutely isn't on their bootleg from the Broadway version on YouTube.
No, you wouldn't know where to find it.
Which I actually genuinely did just find by accident. It popped up many years ago, well before they did it in town. Then I saw it in town. I didn't like it there. Yeah,
The Americans do it better.
yeah, frankly. Well, what was weird is they removed a load of jokes, which
They thought they didn't work for the British audience.
but they would have though, because they were funny.
Yeah.
They hadn't. They would just. Anyway, it was very annoying. But it is a fantastic show. John Lithgow in that is just wonderful.
I'm just going to say, the film's good. Just like the film.
To be fair, I've never seen the original film, actually, to be fair. The Steve Martin... Well, I know I haven't. I have seen the more recent remake that they did, which was... we're leaving it there.
Okay,
next,
we know what we're watching next.
ladies and gentlemen, the next singer we're going to have is Susie. Susie. Susie, down you come, my dear.
I'm there. I'm ready.
He's ready and rearing to go. Hi there, Susie. That's all right. Welcome on up. Oh, that's quite all right. Not a problem. How you doing? You all right? Oh, well, I now know what you're doing. This is going to be fun. Okie dokie. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Susie.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set up a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the stars of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough
you.
Susie, ladies and gentlemen. Was that our first Pasek and Paul of the night, I think? I think it was, yes.
It's quite late in the day for a Pasek and Paul.
I know, it's most surprising. But there we go. We've got to have some. We've always got to hit sort of several ones.
JRB, sometime, Pasek and Paul.
JRB, sometime, Pasek and Paul.
For those playing bingo.
Yes, and Andrew Lloyd Webber on occasion, you know, but that's not every night. Lovely, jubbly. It has been some fabulous songs
We've
tonight.
had some good songs tonight.
We've had some absolute bangers.
I was just going, good. We've got a good mix here.
I know, and it's not over yet.
No.
Speaking of, who is next?
Laura Harrington.
Yes, down she comes, Laura. Making her way over. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you been?
Been good.
It's Laura Harrington.
Excellent.
Hello, Laura Harrington.
Oh, it's like a proper audition. She's going to quickly chat with the pianist. Have you bought a 32-bar cut today, or is it 16, perhaps?
No, I'll keep it there.
Actually, I've got a funny story on bar cuts as well, but we don't have time. Anyway, moving on. No, that one takes a hot second. You're good to go, my dear. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Laura.
What I wanted was to fall asleep, to close my eyes and disappear like a petal on a string, a feather on the air. Lily white and poppy red, I trembled when he laid me out. You won't feel a thing, he said, when you go down. Nothing's gonna wake you Dreams are sweet until they're not. Men are kind until they aren't. Flowers bloom until they rot and fall apart. Is anybody listening? I open my mouth, but nothing comes out. Nothing's gonna wake me Flowers, I remember fields of flowers soft beneath my heels, walking in the sun. I remember someone by my side, turn his face to mine, and then I turned away into the shade. You
this way. Come and find me lying in the bed I made.
Laura! Oh, lovely, gentle bit of Hadestown, which I got to admit, the only thing that I regularly go back to in Hadestown, it's great, but the only thing I regularly go back to in Hadestown is Hey Little Songbird. Purely for the obscene freak that is Patrick Page's voice.
Yep.
I am obsessed with proper... Paul and I were talking about this earlier. I'm obsessed with proper basses. And if any of you haven't listened to Hadestown, go like Spotify or whatever and...
Like a good show with a bass.
Yeah, and I mean, and a lead role as well. But I mean, he's a particular... Hey, little songbird. It's ridiculous.
Yep,
It was like that, but good. Anyway,
Who's next, Joe?
Next. I agree.
James at the booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's been making you look and sound wonderful all night, but I think it's time for us to hear from one of our sound and lighting people. Would you please welcome, all the way from the back, James. Oh, there he is. Good. Yes. Coming on down. Like an old black and white movie. Ever so slightly. Feelings of benefit. Oh, he's off.
Bye.
Oh.
Props. Oh. Interesting.
Oh dear. What was interesting though is I immediately had the sort of reaction of sort of like an act coming up and messing around with microphones. Oh, he's the sound guy. I can't
he
tell
can
him
do what
off.
he wants.
Oh, lovely. How you doing, buddy? Are you ready for this?
No, not at all.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, James.
Let's work out and see what happens, shall we? C minor, here we go.
My dear, sweet child, it's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls who haven't anyone else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repented, seen the light and made a switch. True, yeah. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And dear lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor, unfortunate souls. In pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner. This one wants to get the girl, and I help them. Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls. So sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, "Spells, Ursula, please," and I help them. Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I unfortunately had to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had a few complaints, but on the whole I've been a saint for these poor, unfortunate souls. Now, do we have a deal? Blue mic up, please, Joe. Please. Do we have a deal? Oh, come on, Joe, the blue microphone.
I am swapping mics. Leave everything alone. Ignore this. Take two.
Now, do we have a deal?
If I become human, I'll never see my father and sisters again.
But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices. In it. Oh, and there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment.
But I don't have...
Oh, I don't want much. Just a token. A trifle. What I want from you is your voice.
But without my voice, How can I?
Oh, you'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. Oh, what's the next verse? Here we are. Oh, yes. Do you see the men up there? The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred that ladies never say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle pratter for? You see, they're not all that impressed with conversation. They too... Thank you. I'll just let you take it. There's a lady who's withdrawn. It's you want a tongue who gets the man. Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. Poor unfortunate souls. It's sad, it's true, that if you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you have to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath. Come on and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now we got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. This poor unfortunate soul. Bilduga, Sevruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea.
Oh shit! Okay.
Larynxes, scalphensis, et max laryngitis la voce to me. Now sing. Keep singing. That's it.
That was James. Oh. Well, we found the sopranos in the room. James, ladies and gentlemen. No, he's off. Can we get Mike's makeup, the red makeup, if possible? One, two.
I'm not. There. Yeah, it's one of those things that you just go, oh, that bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play.
You did very well.
I know. I was thinking, I'm glad I know Mencken very well.
Perform, monkey, perform.
Perform.
Improvise.
And thank you, sopranos in the room. Made me very happy.
It was delicious. It was wonderful. It was glorious. And they were in chorus, you know.
And I feel like we need an applause for the wonderful Phoenix jukebox that everyone knows. Well done, Phoenix
Well
jukebox.
done, Phoenix jukebox.
You are the brilliant people who know
I
everyone.
prefer to call them the hive mind.
The hive
personally.
mind.
Yep.
They know everything.
They do indeed. Miss Corrigan.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen. We have reached a very important moment in the evening. Silence, please. This is a moment of great import. Once in every show. No, I can't possibly do that. Ladies and gentlemen, she has been keeping tight rein over my bullshittery all evening. And it is now time to let her regale you with a number. All the way from in the darkness over there. Would you please welcome Joe Corrigan.
This is for Peter Grimes because he said nice things earlier.
Oh. It's as easy as that, basically.
It was. We had a good time this afternoon, despite the fact I'm allergic to children. There was 80 of them, all looking.
I don't think you're meant to eat them.
I couldn't eat a whole one. Why are those things you admire most in others the hardest to find in yourself? What is it about me that seems to determine I'm destined to life on the shelf? This wait a bit character waiting to find whatever it is that I lack. ask the real me to step forward, the real me takes a step back. Wait a bit, she says. Can't do it, she says. Wait a bit, she says. Not really knowing what she is waiting for. While he's outgoing, why do I withdraw? Without conviction and yet somehow sure. A contradiction that will stay in my mind to the day that I find something more. I'm searching for something they say is within me, seems to be hidden from sight. But why should I search when it's not in my nature to come out and stand in the light? For my expectations are not all that great, just one dream I had hoped to fulfill. And yet when it came to the moment of truth, I proved to myself I must still wait a bit. Am I just not fit to fly? When I came to try, I watched the others as they soared and rose. It seemed so effortless, but then, who knows? Beneath the surface sometimes torment grows. I plucked up courage, for I knew I should flinch. So I stood on the edge, and I froze. A flightless bird gets by without the flight, but still I'm hoping that one day I might. He made me feel I could soar. Now only one thing seems sure. I'll have to wait a bit.
Joe Corrigan! Gorgeous. I love that song so much, and you do it so beautifully. Oh, how wonderful, how wonderful. Folks, I've been having a really, really good night tonight. It's been absolutely wonderful. Hope you have too. However, I'm about to pull host privileges, because I can. I've not been able to sing with these guys in a long time because I haven't been down here for a long time, and I want to do something, goddammit. So, could I get Mr. Matthew Ibbotson and Mr. Craig Berry up onto the stage, please?
You're going off piste, so
We
I
are
need to
going
know
off
where you're roughly going.
We don't know where we're going. Here you go. You take
No,
that one.
Check the mics. Check the mics.
We could, check.
Check. 1, 2.
Yes, we're all good.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
We have a choice here.
Go on.
We could either we doy or we could anthem. Anthem.
We do it.
We doy?
We do it.
We doy. Oh, I don't think I've got to bring him in me for tonight, I'm afraid.
Oh.
No, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to announce our new supergroup. It is called Tenors in Grande Venti and Trenti, I think is the other one. I think.
And Shorty.
Shorty is a melody in my head. No, wrong gig. Sorry. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to sing something.
The cold we doy, the dust of life, conceived in hell and born in strife. They are the living reminder of all the good we
to do. We can't forget, must not forget, that they are all our children too.
We stayed in key.
Oh, yeah.
Or not. My face. No, okay, so I'll do it. Like all survivors, I once thought, when I'm home, I won't give a damn. But now I know I'm caught. I'll never leave Vietnam.
War isn't over when it ends. Some pictures never leave your mind. They are the faces of the children, the ones we left behind. They're called we die, the dust of life, conceived in hell and born in strife. They are the living reminder of all the good we failed to do. We can't forget, must not forget, that they are all our children too. These kids hit walls on every side. They don't belong in any place. Their history they can't hide. It's printed on their face.
Mr. Michael Webber.
I never thought one day I'd plead for half-breeds from a land that's born, but then I saw a camp for children whose crime was being born.
They're called we die, the dust of life, conceived in hell and born in strife. We owe them fathers and a family, a loving home they never knew, because we know deep in our hearts that they are all our children too.
These are souls in need. They need us to give.
Someone has to pay for their chance to live.
Now help
me. Cold we die, the dust of life, conceived in hell and born in strife. They are the living reminder of all the good we failed to do. That's why we know. That's why we know. Deep in our hearts. That's why we know
that they are all.
Mandy Patinkin.
Mandy Patinkin.
Yes, please.
Our children. Matthew Ibbotson and Craig Berry, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Michael Webber, ladies and gentlemen. That, ladies and gentlemen, was all of our singers for the evening. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to take part in a group song? Yes. Boys, can I have you guys helping me hand out mics? You've not been in here for ages. Work.
You mean walk?
Walk and work and all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be walking around. It is only true. You can always tell the truly stagey people in any given group because they know exactly how long a year is in minutes. So we're going to test that with you. Pick a harmony, any harmony. We'll take you back to the 90s.
525,600 minutes. 525,000 so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year?
In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee,
in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in
525,600 minutes.
How
do you measure a year in
life. How about love?
Sound
How
beautiful.
about love? How about love?
Measure in love. Seasons of love. Seasons
Which
of
one go to take the next one?
love.
Yes.
25,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to last, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
In truth that she learned, or the times that she cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
It's time now to see that though the story never ends. Let's celebrate,
Remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the love. Remember the love. Remember the love. Measure in love.
Measure your life in love.
Seasons of love.
seasons of
Love. Measure your life in love.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Give the house a round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our final number of the evening. It is now time for the traditional casting of Les Miserables. So, I think we've got a couple of contenders. Who wants to be Jean Valjean for the evening? Ida, you're going to have to tell me who's...
rock, paper, scissors.
Right, yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock,
between-
paper, scissors, go. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Yes.
Matthew Ibbotson is going to be tonight's Jean Valjean. That seems fair to me. If only the casting process was as simple as that.
Right.
Do we have ourselves a Marius in the
I think we
room?
do over here, Sam. Phoenix.
Oh,
Merchant.
yes. Oh, yes. This is either going to make you keep coming back or scare you off forever. Let's roll them dice. Do we have ourselves a Cosette for our lovely Marius? We have ourselves a Cosette for our lovely Marius. Excellent. Do we have ourselves an Eponine? Curtis. Hang on. Curtis. Hang on. Unless I get a stronger bid. I've got Keris here as that she would like to do it. Don't worry, there's a couple more roles coming up though. Do we have ourselves an Enjolras?
I think Craig Berry should go for that.
Mr. Craig Berry. Do we have ourselves a Javert? Oh, I've got a Javert. I've got two cards for Javert.
Got three.
Excellent. We've got rock, paper, scissors, go!
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Tom Fotheringham. Excellent. And then, of course, we have Thénardier corner over here. And the rest of you shall be student 1 or student 2. Pick a line, any line. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming on down tonight. When it is about your turn to sing, wave at us, okay? Take it away.
One day more, another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more.
I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet with you my world has started.
One more
do I dare?
Will you take your place with me?
The time is now, the day is here.
One day more. One more day to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for those schoolboys. They will wet themselves with blood.
Watch them run amok, catch him as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free-for-all. Here a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are gone, so they won't miss much.
One day to a new beginning.
Raise a flag of freedom high.
Every man will be a king.
Every man will be a king.
There's a new world for the winning.
There's a new world to be won.
Do you hear the people
sing?
My place is here. I fight with you.
Pick a line!
One day more.
Catch them as they fall.
All right, tenor.
Here a little dip, there a little touch.
One day more.
Watch them run amok.
We'll be ready for this.
Tomorrow will be far away. Tomorrow is the judgment day. Tomorrow.
One day.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Showreel Live at the Phoenix Arts Club. A massive round of applause for everybody who sang tonight. An enormous round of applause, please, for your bar staff for the evening. A huge round of applause for your technical team for the evening. A monstrous round of applause for Joe Corrigan. And a positively Leviathan-sized round of applause for the maestro for the evening, Mr. Michael Webber.
And your host this evening, Mr. Daniel Hall.
That's our show. We're same time next week, shall we? Yes, I think so.
We're a little later next week. We're starting at 8:30, but other than that, we'll see you soon. Bye, thanks.
I wasn't aware of that. We're starting at 8:30 next week. Plan your calendars accordingly. Goodbye.
Bye.